Hello, hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Stand in Your Power. Welcome. Come back. You are most welcome. Um, I want to say a very big thank you to all those who have subscribed to this channel. Welcome back to Stand in Your Power. Today, we are diving into a decade plus saga, and that saga is the one involving Rymir Satterthwaite, who claims that the legendary rapper Jayz is his biological father. This is a lengthy fight and it recently took a turn. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and unpack the story. So first things first, I've not covered this story before. This is the first time I'm covering Jayz's son and the battle between them. So we want to know who Rymir Satterthwaite is. So this young man was born in 1993. He grew up aspiring to be a rapper, posting music on SoundCloud, Spotify and Apple Music. However, his online presence has focused more on his legal battles than his music since around 2010. Okay, so his mother, Wanda Satterthwaite, first filed a paternity claim in 2010. She alleged that she had a short relationship with Jayz at the age of 16, which was in early 1990s, and he was in his early 20s, 16 years old and 20s. Initially, initially she ruled, or she checked and said the paternity of the child was for Robert Graves, her then partner, and maybe because of that, Jayz has reportedly refused testing. But as we know, that came out to be wrong. That wasn't the boy's father. That's her partner, her then partner. So Wanda later placed Rymir under the guardianship of Lily Cole due to her having health issues and continued legal filings. So the legal filings now began to appear in Cole's name. And then Wanda passed away in 2019. She had heart and lung, complications. All right. If you can hear me, please put one in the chat. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Is my audio good? Let me know if my audio is good. Put a 1 in the chat, people. So, where was I? Yeah, so she passed. So since 2010, multiple suits have been filed over the years, and they've been accusing Jayz and his team of manipulating the court outcomes, alleging sealed records, fabricated claims, and even threatening intimidation, such as shots fired as Rymir's car and unexplained liens on their property. Now, Jayz's legal representatives have consistently denied any form of wrongdoing, referring to Satterthwaite's effort as a decades-long harassment campaign, and they are pointing to previous court rejections of this claim. Now, in May 2025, Rymir filed his most recent lawsuit again, demanding a paternity test and alleging fraud, intimidation, and ongoing emotional harm. Now, Jayz's team again moved to dismiss it by early July, citing a 2022 injunction and existing legal precedents. Okay. Now, in July 2024 of 2005, we hear again that Rymir formally withdrew the case. Though he insists that it is not the end of the road, he is saying, according to what he shared on Instagram Live on July 26th of this year, that the fight continues behind the scene. He then emphasized, he said he has not stopped fighting. He said, I have not gotten a settlement, and he said it is not over. Let me go ahead and play that for us. Okay.
Biological son is over for now. Rymir Satterthwaite
I'm just gonna hold on one second. Okay, let's go ahead.
Has withdrawn his federal lawsuit against the rapper.
I have not stopped my fight,
Jayz's legal battle with a man claiming to be his biological son is over for now. Rymir Satterthwaite has withdrawn his federal lawsuit against the rapper, who Rymir alleges to have impregnated his late mom Wanda during the 1990s. He says in a July 27th Instagram video,
just want to get on here and let everybody know the updates, what's going on. It's been a crazy couple weeks, y'all. I want to let y'all know that I have not stopped my fight. I did withdraw my case. It's for a reason, y'all. It's not because I'm stopping with it or not going to refile it or anything like that. It's just a lot going on behind closed doors. Hey, we got to step back and play chess, not checkers. So
E! News has reached out to Jayz's rep for comment about Rymir's withdrawal, but hasn't heard back. However, in the June 16th court filing obtained by E! News, attorneys for the Grammy winner, whose real name is Sean Carter, slammed Rymir's paternity allegations. The documents read, the fabricated allegations and claims have been addressed and rejected in multiple other courts, adding that the federal lawsuit was just the latest in what Jayz's counsel described as decades-long harassment. Furthermore, Jayz's lawyers alleged Rymir's federal suit was not properly served, saying that the music mogul, who shares kids Blue Ivy and twins Rumi and Sir with wife Beyonce, did not learn of its existence until 1 month after it was filed in May. In their response to Rymir's lawsuit, Jayz's attorney asked the court for additional time to evaluate the complaint and determine how to respond or otherwise plead. For his part, Rymir said in his complaint that he was not suing for reparational child support, but for damages related to emotional distress and reputational harm after Jayz allegedly committed fraud upon multiple courts, misrepresented facts, interfered with procedural due process, and exploited legal systems in multiple jurisdictions to suppress plaintiff Rymir's paternity claim.
So that, I just wanted to show that video for context. Okay. So you might be wondering what's going on. Why did he do that? Okay. What are the implications of what he has done? He said he has not stopped his fight because he has not gotten anything yet. Despite dropping the lawsuit, he maintained that he will file once the timing is right, calling his approach. He said his approach is chess. He's playing chess, not checkers. Okay. I wonder what that means. Okay. So you might be wondering, why does this matter to me? This saga shows, touches a theme of justice. It touches the themes of not only justice, accountability, and the power dynamics around celebrities and the legal system. Rymir says he wants the truth. He doesn't want money or fame. And Jayz denies the claim and refuses to address them publicly or consent to any form of testing. Why? Why is he not wanting to test? It's I don't know. I've been thinking, why doesn't he want to test? However, while I was thinking, or while we are all thinking, why does Jayz not want to take paternity test for this dude? Why? Let's continue to think about it. Let me know what your thoughts are. I am going to play another video. Different strokes for different folks. This one says Jayz is his father, right? And he wants a paternity test done. Another dude who is a streamer, I don't know what platform he is a streamer, whether on TikTok or Instagram, found his father by accident. And it was an emotional, for me, they didn't show emotions on the video, but I could read in between the lines what they are not saying. Okay, let's take a look, and then we'll come back to Jayz and Rymir. Okay, I'm gonna add that here. Let me remove this one.
What's your name? Well, wait, say it again. What's your name? Wait, say your name. What's your name? Say your name. Say your name. My name is Demara Walton. My name is Demara Walton. Say on God. Say on God. Oh, you take it? Wait. What is your middle name? Your middle name is Dewan. Yeah. My middle name is Dewan. My name is Demara Walton. No! This is not real.
You see that scream right there? No! He meets his father after he had been missing for 2 years. Only God knows why the father went missing. Only God knows what happened. Let's continue watching.
I'm just sitting here waiting. What you doing? Wait, you have ID? Yeah, I want some ID. Let me see.
The boy is so shocked.
No way, bro. Yo, I found my dad. I think this is my dad. Oh God. I swear to God.
What's your name? What's his last name?
Look.
Huh?
Even the friend is shocked, like, what?
Yo! That's your dad!
He screamed.
Yo, you just found your dad on the street. Yo, you just found your dad.
It was the right time. I wonder how that boy has been living his life for 20 years, not knowing his father, being told that his father was missing or whatever for 20 years. I can only imagine the emotion.
Hey, yo, that's actually kind of crazy. Yo!
You know who Kyla is? You know who Kalani is?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Wait, so you don't know who I am?
I'm sitting here with the morning and I know I have to stuff back in the home. So I'm sitting here. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You got all tattoos and stuff, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Nice to meet you though.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Wait, so like, you don't even remember nothing. Like,
I remember a little bit, but I'm not too much. Okay, so I wouldn't even ask you into. I think more, so I'm kind of.
So like, we about to go and like get our nails done. I can get your haircut anytime. So you don't want it? You got a phone, like. So like, wait, how do you be like?
Let me take it back again.
So like, we about to go and like get our nails done. I can get your haircut anytime.
The boy said, "We're about to go get our nails done. I could get your hair done." Like I can feel the emotions and the fact that he really wants to connect. That's the first thing he's saying. I can get your nails done. I can get your hair done. He wants them to start the relationship somehow. I wonder for how long he has yearned to have his father in his life, but the father is missing. And here you go, you have Jayz. His son is saying, my mother said you're my father. Can I just have a paternity test? This one is not even, they don't need paternity test. These ones don't need paternity test. The boy is saying, hey, you got my name. Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? And that was all he needed. Right? So different strokes for different folks. Maybe if this boy's father was a celebrity, maybe he'll be saying, no, I don't know you. Who knows? Let's keep watching.
So you don't want it? You got a phone? Like,
I told you.
so like, wait, how do you be like, what do you be?
I just sit here.
So you're gonna sit here?
I'm sitting here. Go enjoy yourself. Okay?
I bet. I mean,
You okay?
alright. Oh.
He doesn't want to stress the boy. I'm sure he's feeling like, I don't want you to see me this way. I don't want you to see me like this.
Hey, bro. Alright, have a good one.
Those are raw emotions right there. You can just imagine how that boy is feeling and what is going through his head. Like, I can only imagine. And here you have Jayz and his alleged son. Let me put it like that. Okay? Saying, hey, you are my father. And Jayz is saying, nope, I don't know you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. You are stressing me out. You are harassing me. So what are the reasons? Why do you think Jayz has not taken a paternity test for Rymir? Okay. What are your thoughts on it? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Now, what I'm about to tell you are my own thoughts. They are possibilities and they are not confirmed facts. Before somebody will go and say, I said, Jayz has remained silent most of the time concerning all of this. Okay. He has remained silent publicly on the issue. So for me, I'm just left with analysis based on legal documents and, possible human behaviors. Okay. So number one for me will be that a legal precedent was already set because Jayz's legal team had argued that a previous court ruling was already established. And another man, Robert, it already established that Robert is Rymir's legal father. Once that ruling is in place, the court typically won't open a new paternity case until it's legally invalidated first. But I think they had a DNA or whatever they did have, and that invalidated, the paternity claim. Okay. So Jayz might be saying it's not on me to disprove that case because that case was closed. All right. Another reason, these are my own thoughts. Another reason is that it could be that Jayz is following legal advice to the letter. You see, when you are a billionaire and one of the most high-profile figures on the planet, every legal issue matters. You can see the way he distances himself from Didi. So his lawyers have likely advised him to not or never voluntarily submit to a paternity test. Maybe because it could create a precedent. Who knows? Because the truth is a test could validate future claims. Other people could come up and say, hey, Jayz, you have to go do paternity test. You could be my father. So the fact that he has not done a DNA test means that there's no liability. Okay. Now, taking the test opens door for more suits. Yes, it would. It would. It will open the door for more suits. It will open him more for future claims from other people, whether it is real or fake. Other people may want to come up and claim paternity or personal connection just for the clout. So one test could actually just open the floodgates of many more DNA tests if that one test succeeds, right? Now, he could be trying to protect his brand and legacy. He's more than a musician. The guy is a billionaire businessman. He is husband to Beyonce. You know, he's father of 3. He has so many. He's a cultural icon. He has so many things at stake. So he's trying to protect whatever it is that he has. He might believe that engaging gives more oxygen to the story, and that could maybe hurt his image. And another reason I believe he doesn't want to do it is maybe he believes he's not personally obligated to, right? Maybe he never had a relationship with the woman. You never know. Maybe the story is false or manipulative. The legal process has played out and he owes nothing further. Okay? It could be that I'm not the father and I'm done talking. Another reason could be that it's a power move. Let's be honest. Silence is powerful. And when you have money, silence can be weaponized. So his refusal to respond could be a strategic non-response to deny allegations or credibility to the cause. So the longer he ignores it, the more it fades from mainstream media, or so we might think, or he might think. Okay, so it's like, oh, deny them airtime and let's kill the whole thing. So if you don't talk, it will just naturally go. He doesn't want to give Rymir validation. That's another reason. Even if it is promotional validation, emotional validation, whatever kind of validation, he doesn't want to give it to Rymir. If he believes this is just about fame or somebody trying to get close, he might see the test as giving Rymir the emotional victory, the very acknowledgement that he has been seeking. So he doesn't want to give him all of that, in my opinion. But here's the flip side. If Jayz is truly innocent and not the father, then why not just take the test and be done with it? In my opinion, that's the $1 million question everybody is asking. It raised eyebrows, it fueled public suspicion, and maybe that's the reason why the story keeps resurfacing. Because sometimes we think silence is peace, but silence isn't really peace. It's power play. And when it comes to identity and belonging, truth should never be withheld just because it's inconvenience. Right? In my opinion. So this guy Rymir, his quest for truth spans nearly 15 good years, and it is far from being over. While the lawsuit is currently paused, the battle still remains alive in public consciousness. Whether he achieves closure or moves, his fight to another jurisdiction, the saga raises important questions about transparency, about power, and about perseverance. So there are a lot of lessons that we can learn from this whole saga. When the truth is inconvenient for the powerful, it is the powerless who bleeds for it. Not every battle is for fame. That's what we need to understand. Like some battles are just for identity. Like the previous video we saw, a young man, he knows he has a father, but he doesn't know his father. Seeing his father gave him some sense of identity, right? So it's possible that this young man, Rymir's battle is not for fame. Let's not attribute every battle to fame. He might not be chasing clout. Maybe he wasn't demanding Jayz's wealth. He just wanted something deeper. He wanted the truth. He needed acknowledgement. But everybody will say, oh, because it is Jayz, that's why he's making it public. Sometimes people just want closure, not coins, not the money. So you have the right to speak your truth. You are not too much for asking the question, who am I? It's always good to ask the question. And please, and please, and please, don't let anybody shame you for demanding clarity about your identity. Don't let anybody shame you for demanding clarity about your origin and your truth. I need us to understand that, okay? Another lesson that I have learned, and I think we should, it's not talking, or it's good we talk about it, is power would always protect itself. But persistence is also power. Yes, we know Jayz has access to legal muscle and legal influence. For over a decade, those resources, they've helped him avoid a paternity test. But this guy, Rymir, he fought with nothing but persistence. He fought with nothing but his voice and the truth as he sees it. So sometimes systems may be rigged, but the power of consistency can shake even the strongest gate. Please, your voice matters even when you are the underdog. Keep showing up even when they try to silence you. The legal system is not always just, especially for those people who don't have plenty money, who are less privileged. So Rymir's allegation included intimidation, sealed records, court manipulation, unfair dismissals. So whether or not the claims are accurate, the pattern reveals how difficult it is for everyday people like you and I to hold the rich and mighty accountable. So what lessons are we learning from this? Justice isn't always about the truth. Sometimes it's about who can afford the better lawyer. So we need to learn to better lawyer, right? This reminds me of my own case. How my lawyer was bought when I had a court case just because I didn't have money. So yeah, justice isn't always about the truth. Sometimes it's about who can afford the better lawyer. Learn how to document, learn how to protect and fight for yourself in systems that are not built for you. Another lesson that I learned in this situation is closure isn't always delivered. Sometimes you have to create your own closure. After 14 years, no DNA, no official acknowledgement, but this guy is still saying he is not done. If not me, I will have just moved on. Whether he ever gets that you are the father moment, or that moment of, oh, you are my son, I am the father, or not, he needs to make peace with continuing on his own journey. Live your life and have it at the back of your mind that, okay, whoever is my father, maybe he's dead, even if he's alive. Because the truth is, closure doesn't always come with a court stamp or an apology. Sometimes you must validate your own experience and keep it moving. Let your healing be louder than the silence of those people who hurt you. Ooh. Let your healing be louder than the silence of those people who hurt you. Sometimes you don't need closure. Sometimes you just need healing to move on. Okay? I already talked about Jayz's silence being strategic. But the truth is, silence doesn't erase the story and never will. Okay? And another thing that I can say I learned in this is that legacy isn't just about money. Legacy is about integrity. Now, if Jayz is not the father, proving that through a test could have brought peace years ago. If he is, avoiding it only deepens emotional wounds. Either way, a man's legacy isn't just in the billions of money that he has. It's how he treats the people who claim him. How do you treat the people who claim you? How? Okay? So what am I saying here? Fathers, let your impact not just be about provision, Your impact is about your presence. Your impact should be about your accountability. Children deserve to know where they come from, and we all deserve to stand on solid grounds when it comes to identity. Okay? Yeah, I see the young man wanting emotional validation. The truth is, emotional validation is a basic human need. Whether Rymir is Jayz's son or not, his pain, that confusion, the fight for acknowledgement, they are all deeply human. It's natural for a child to want to look for his father. Millions of fatherless children would watch that story and they will see themselves in that story. Okay? We all deserve to be seen. We all deserve to be named and validated. Never minimize someone's trauma just because it doesn't make headlines. If you grew up without a parent, your pain is real. And I want to tell you that you matter. Okay? So there's more. This story is more than celebrity gossip. It's a cautionary tale about power. It's a cautionary tale about truth and the high cost of silence. Whether you, my friends, are fighting to know your roots, find justice, or trying to be heard, don't give up on your voice. Let this be your reminder that your power is in your truth. Don't let anyone dismiss it because they have more money, because they have more fame, or because they have more followers. You are not crazy. I repeat, you are not crazy. You are not weak. You are a fighter. So let me know, what do you think? What do you think about this story? Drop a comment below, and remember to always, always stand in your power. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.